Out here all alone. Where are your men?
Upstairs. Sorry I had to drag you.
Jeans, track some killers.
Right. I'd hate to see a busy morning for you. Ready to get
Exactly what happened to Ursa.
No one knows for sure. She left in the middle of the night with a few of her best men.
No guarantee she's dead
Her
then.
best men.
And maybe she thought... damn, I don't know. I couldn't hack it. Search parties found their bodies the next day, and the corpses of some Shadow Karja cowards. It was an ambush. The Shadow Karja are animals. They beat her so bad we can't even show her face before burial.
Then you don't know if it's her.
I'm so sorry, Eric.
Yeah, well, when I find the soldiers who did this, they'll be sorry too.
Are you sure you're all right?
Well, I'm sober, so no.
You know, I got a friend just like
I'm
this
glad
guy.
you're thinking straight at least.
Don't get used to it.
You don't have any idea why she left in the middle of the night?
No. But it must have been urgent. A message, a report of some new Shadow Karja threat, I don't know.
Ominous.
Why would the Shadow Karja do this?
Because they hate us. And Ursa most of all. She teamed up with Avad to kick their ass. They've been licking their wounds for 2 years, but...
Let's
All
do
right.
this.
Come on, follow me.
Done. Where you going? While I follow you, I'm just gonna take the health. Anyway, follow away. Follow away. Oh, lots of things to collect.
Look at this.
Oh, Lancer Heart. Was that a Lancer Heart? Yes. Now we can finally get... There's another type of weapon that requires that, I think, to buy. I sort of wanted. I think it was the sling.
Why would Ursa come all the way out here?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
Well, it does to me. Right. You're an old
Is
man.
this Shadow Karja territory?
No. They broke the ceasefire as soon as they set foot in the cleft.
No territory for them.
Almost there.
So we saying that their territory is now our territory, basically. That what meant by they broke the...
Alright, this is it. Where the ambush happened. Our soldiers have been over it, but maybe that fancy artifact of yours can find a clue or something.
Not the kind
Please.
that pull around the corpse. They
I
look
need to
like
find the bastards that did this.
smears.
Yeah, so someone was dragged away. Say the start point.
It must be Shadow Karja armor. Strange. Not a scratch on it.
So someone pretended there was an ambush. That's what's going on. They wanted
These
to look
look
like they were dead.
drag marks. Did someone move a body through here?
What do you see there?
This stain forms a line, as if blood dripped off the edge of something, like a cart. See? Cart tracks. I think someone moved the bodies here, then scattered them across the field.
Wait. Are you saying the dead found here were killed somewhere else? But why would the Shadow Karja do that?
They wouldn't.
At
It's
this
someone
point,
else.
I'm not taking it for granted that the Shadow Karja are responsible.
Of course they were.
Well,
Yeah.
let's follow these tracks and find out.
Oh, his eyes a bit shifty. He's still a prime suspect, to be honest. I mean, if at the end of the game they say, oh, we should have trusted him, he's just a guy who drinks a lot, he's a nice guy, then I suppose I'd sit there going, oh, maybe I should trust people a bit more. There's our friend the tracks. Cart tracks. No, we need these herbs.
Never know when I might need these.
I see the crocodiles. Phew. Did we find a campsite somewhere? Oh, there it is. Take
To this. And we're gonna figure it out.
as they were trying to find probably spies inside. That's what it was. Ooh. Oh, something purple. Something purple using this. Something else. Hey! Couple some. I think. Good thing we stumbled across the right stuff. Right. Where the heck is it? Oh, we're in an old town. Old city. Oh, what's that? Assassins?
These guys aren't Shadow Karja. They're from my tribe, the Asaram.
Is this how your people usually greet each other?
With arrows. Yeah, looks like the fight goes. Oh, these ones are a bit hardy. Taking. Oh, he's out. What the? Jesus, he gets some hits in.
They called on the Vanguard for this! Uh-oh. What's that?
What's what?
I think it's calling in machines. Get ready.
What are you talking about? What's what? Oh, jeez. Oh, Lord. We need to get one to kill the other. If you can't get one to kill the other, okay, new plan. We convert them. It's the only thing I can see we can do. Let's make one kill the other.
Uh-oh. What's that?
I think it's calling in machines. Get ready.
We had a chance. There we go. Okay, new conversion. You just have to stay out of sight when it attacks. If it doesn't see us, we can sneak up behind it, put a shot collar on it, have it kill the other one.
What's
Not have
that?
to bother. It's probably
I think
easier
it's calling
to
in
just kill them all
machines.
myself.
Get ready.
thing they were talking about, that's calling in allies. Alright, we're gonna have to take care of that other one, aren't we? Where's it walked off to?
Asaram, not Shadow Karja. Looks like I was wrong about everything, as usual.
What the heck do they want?
Please, use that second sight of yours. I have to know what really happened.
I'm on it.
More sound effects. He's talking about second sight, I'm talking about second robbery. I want to investigate the area, get some treasure. We still in the right place? One treasure point, second treasure points.
Those rocks, they're shattered. Something hit these stones. Something I've never seen before.
That's something big. The real problem. What's this?
Looks like you could mount some equipment on that thing. There, by the tripod. A used power cell.
Oh. Power cells aren't exactly the easiest things to come by. At least in my experience they aren't.
Please, use that second sight of yours. I have to know what really happened.
What are those leather straps? Armor straps, cut with a knife, and a rock with blood on it.
That's good.
So much blood. A lot of people died here. A massacre.
Probably gathered them together to talk to them.
This is Ursa's helmet. I thought she died in the field below, but it must have been here. All this trickery. For what? Feels like it's just to torture me.
I have a theory, but it takes a little imagination.
Have a civil
So
war,
far,
then they
your
take over.
theories are better than other people's facts.
All right. I think the Oseram ambushed Ursa and her men with a new weapon. They mounted it on that tripod up there. It fires waves of force, maybe sound. Looks like it cracked the stone there. I think it paralyzes people instead of killing them. It dropped the vanguard right there. No blood on their weapons. No fight.
But why paralyze them if you're only gonna move them and gut them?
They were trying to hide something. Look here, a bloody rock.
That they used to smash Ursa's face in.
No.
Or someone else's.
They kidnapped them
These
all.
leather straps have been cut. As if they took the armor off someone.
That can't be. Her body is lying in state in Meridian. I saw it.
Maybe not.
You said she was unrecognizable. Maybe they switched another body into her armor. Someone around the same size. And
Possible.
mutilated it enough, so it could have been anyone. Even Ursa.
There's a bit
Go
of hope
back
in
to
that.
Meridian. Take another look at that body. If it's really Ursa, of course I'm wrong. But if I'm right...
He's still alive, as you can get
Then my sister could be alive. I'm going. Meet me back there when you can.
Take the helmet with me. Good helmet. While he's doing that, let's go and get the rest of those pieces, that supply bunker stuff. There must be a way of getting it on the outside, not the inside. Aha! Look what I see. The way to go up. Do you see what I see? There we go, first supply crate. Not worth our time. Second supply crate might be worth our time.
I'd have to leave something else behind.
Oh, okay. Now we got it. I knew that getting the boost resources thing would make us rich in shards soon enough. Oh, it looks like there's nothing else up here. We've raided this place completely. Dimmed bones. Could get that flower. I think we've got all of one type of collectibles. No, we haven't. There must be the Oshram sort of stuff. Where is that last ancient vessel? Maybe it is this one. Do we have any campsites there? We have to go on a journey. We have to go on a journey. Go. Collateral. What's collateral? Collateral. Olin begged ally not for his life, but for his family. We'll need to make more of them fast travel bags, I think. I'm gonna have to unlock the map in secret. I'm still wondering where that last cup is.
I should go to this water mill then to find out what's going on.
What do who have? Oh, is that bit downstairs open now? Maybe it only opens at night, at daytime. Out of my way. Important people come through. On my way, Imperial Guards. Where the hell are we going? Is that the Sun Kings? Whoa, we've upgraded quickly. The Sun King's Palace. We were definitely going to stop us here. What was this?
Greetings, Aloy. I am known as Blameless Murad. Please come with me. You're needed for an important consultation.
What do you mean? Where's Erend?
He's inside, attending the Sun King, where we should be without further delay.
Oh,
Follow me, please.
All of these people are here to see the Sun King.
Yes, and each has come to ask a favor of him. Unpleasant, but that's politics. The Sun King is eager to meet you. A machine tamer with a curious eye for detail. It's all very intriguing.
I'm not here to intrigue you.
Too late.
First the Oseram get special treatment, and now Outlanders from the savages could be Sun King.
Yeah, you can tell these rich people don't really give a crap.
Outlander woman,
Do they travel the roads, or are they just city?
2 hours, and this Nora goes to the front of the line.
I don't think anyone could live their whole life in this little area.
Ignore them.
Outside.
Nobles are like children who whine when they don't get a second helping of dessert.
They can't
What's
be
the Sun
nosy.
King like?
The most
hard to get
important
around
thing
there.
is what he isn't like. His father. I think you'll find him to be a reasonable man.
We'll see about that, eh? This is so different to Nora, though. What they've
Aloy of the
achieved.
Nora. She who sees the unseen. Welcome. It would seem you have done me a great service. Erend, tell her what you found.
I checked Ursa's tomb. You were right, Aloy. The body is missing a scar below her right knee. I gave it to Ursa when we were kids, fighting over a toy sword.
If the body is not Ursa's, then we must assume she is still alive. And I will not abandon her.
We only know she was taken, not who took her.
I can help with that. Ursa has an enemy among the Oseram. A warlord named Dervahl.
Impossible. Every clan in the claim has been hunting for him since the liberation. He has to be dead by now.
No other Oseram had the motive and ingenuity to lure Ursa into this trap. I expect to find him lurking somewhere near the border. I've already sent an agent to investigate. He'll be waiting for word from us at the marketplace in Pitchcliff.
I can't move troops to the border without provoking the Oseram. But I could send a few vanguardsmen. And perhaps an exceptionally gifted Nora as well.
Yeah, alright.
Erend, Murad, let me discuss it with her privately.
Bye-bye, people. We're alone with the king.
I hate to impose further after all you've done, but this is a matter of great importance to me.
You and
It
Ursa?
sounds like Ursa means a lot to you.
Bit close.
Without her Oseram vanguard, I would not have been able to liberate Meridian and end my father's brutal reign. Since then, it has been difficult to maintain peace between our tribes. But Ursa has a way of making her people see reason. So you see, I need her back at my side. And quickly.
Who is Dervahl exactly?
Yeah.
To understand Dervahl, you must first understand my father. He truly thought of himself as a sun god. His mind was broken.
Yeah.
He believed that blood sacrifice would solve, well, everything. So he raided the other tribes for victims, especially the Oseram.
There's only 2 other tribes.
Dervahl fought back. He crafted powerful weapons and rallied his people. My father responded with the ultimate cruelty. He captured Dervahl's wife and daughter and sacrificed them in the Sun Ring.
I'd like to ask you something about the Sundom and its politics.
By all means.
What can you tell me about the Shadow Karja? What do they have to do with Ursa?
They are remnants of my father's regime, holding out at the fortress of Sunfall to the west.
No, we're going to invade there
Like
soon.
him, they care only for domination, and seek to draw upon the power of the sun by spilling blood. And since Ursa helped me take this city from them, they were perfect scapegoats. Dervahl knew this, of course, and planned it well.
That's weird.
Your politics seem very complicated.
I couldn't have liberated Meridian without the help of Ursa and her Oseram freebooters. Many of them have settled here, but the Ealdormen of the Oseram clans in the claim have become jealous of their success. So have many Karja nobles. It's a volatile situation, especially given the fact that my father raided. Ursa helps keep the peace, promising a future based on mutual gain. But some, like Dervahl, will never let go of their venom.
Quite a place you've got here. You can almost see the little people below the mesa.
You don't approve? Well, I have a secret for you. Neither do I. But we must be patient. Change won't come in a single sunrise.
But will it happen at all, while men live in palaces?
It might. Eventually. If people like you help me bring it about.
Well, that's a load of crap. We all know once the palace is
They
built,
call
it
you a
doesn't stop.
sun god who killed his own father in order to unite the tribes in harmony. Is any of it true?
They say you can see the invisible, split an arrow at 50 paces, and tame machines at a glance. How much of that is true?
There's a bit of
It's not
exaggeration.
too far off.
Well, I would like to unite the tribes in harmony, but you saw how many...
Funny guy. Must be what they're all like.
I need to
here.
get going.
I know. Well, they say kings should never beg. But please, help me find Ursa.
Who says that?
Well, Murad, for one. Don't hesitate to ask him or Erend if you have further questions.
Right, good to know. We've been at the hand of the king. There's a question list. There's something we can look at there.
So, I thought Ursa was dead, and I thought Dervahl was dead. Whatever. All I know is...
Blah blah blah, gotta go get his sister.
Avad seems...
Yeah, those two got along. And some people say they shacked up, but I don't... Oh, okay, some bad images are forming in my head. Let's just focus on finding her. And kicking Dervahl's ass.
So close they wouldn't
Did
really-
Ursa ever tell you anything about
We were both under his command for a while. Sort of. Helped him recruit an army to take out the Mad Sun. But then he got real creepy with Ursa. Needless to say, she wasn't interested, but he wouldn't let it go. Not to mention the fact that we realized he wanted to murder every Karja, not just the bad one. Long story short, he's a grazer-licking...
I'd
the
better go.
guy's
Don't stick...
desire for revenge overwhelmed him.
Aloy,
Usual.
how can I be of service?
It's obvious that you're an advisor to the Sun King, but
Whatever is needed.
are you always so evasive?
It depends.
You were right about Avad. He seems... genuine.
He is the Sun King. I serve him the best I can. What else would you have me say?
Huh. Did you serve the last one as best you could, too?
Did he even serve the last one?
Well, I served him to his enemies. It was the best I could do for the Sundom.
This guy
What
is
did
a
you
bit like
do?
Varys. He didn't
Nothing I
serve the
could be
king, he
blamed
served the
for.
country. And nothing I could be blamed for. Rubbish.
Sounds to me like you're a spy.
There are many helpful voices in the Sundom and beyond. I like to think of myself as a good listener.
That's one way to see it.
So why do they call you Blameless Murad?
Because he makes
Well,
sure
it
nothing
depends
tracks
on
to
who
him.
you mean by they, and what they might wish to blame me for.
Talking to you is tiring.
So they say.
What will I find at the border?
An outpost full of Oseram, most of whom want nothing to do with Dervahl. Still, he inspires great loyalty in those who fought with him against the last Sun King. And don't forget, he is a master craftsman. Nothing delights him more than his dangerous toys.
So as we might get to
What makes you
take
so
control.
sure Dervahl did this to Ursa?
I don't care for sure or certain. I prefer likely or probably. How many Oseram are clever enough for this ruse? Capable of building the weapon you described? Who hate Ursa so? More than one? Not likely. Dervahl? Quite probably.
And since
Even if
one
people think
person's
he's
not
dead.
quite dead.
That is surely another reason to be suspicious of certain words.
I have to
There we
go.
go.
Then you must.
That guy's pretty cool. I know what it is about spies. I think it's pretty cool. He was reading the Sun King's book. What could you think? Is there anything else going on? Why is it it's easier to enter the Palace of the Sun King than it is to go to the Poor People Quarter? There's so much wrong with this game, honestly. Anyway. What the damn heck? So it's way up in the north, Picture Cliff. We don't want to go north, we want to go south. Let's set this as our next location. Go here. How far should we follow this mission? Let's finish the mission. I'm going really off track, but I think we should definitely try and finish this mission in one sitting. So how close were we? Have we been? If we go this way, we can pick up something to ride. You know what you're doing. This game is not that hard to play. I kind of wish I'd put the difficulty setting up a lot higher. You know, insane difficulty, because some enemies, now where I've leveled so much, they're not quite as hard as they used to be. I mean, it's still pretty hard. It was really hard in the beginning. But once there's things that are weaker than you, it's only a matter of time before everything's weaker than you. See what other